Hello, my name is Shopov, but you can call me Cake, and welcome to the first session of the misery and mental suffering simulator that is This War of Mine. And by that I don't mean the quality of the game, I do mean the theme and content of the game, because this is an excellently crafted experience, but I have personally had trouble playing it in the past, because it is genuinely at times emotionally heavy. And it comes in two parts. One is the stories, which are crafted scenarios following a very specific narrative, so I will be leaving those alone for now. What I will be playing instead is the original version of the game, which is the survival simulator. And I have already played some of the game just to refamiliarize myself with it. But today I will be starting a completely new session, and in this mode we control groups of survivors who start in the same location no matter who you choose. However, they all have their own intricacies. So we have a father and a daughter, groups of complete strangers who band together for survival, friends who have to now suffer through the war. So all of them are played slightly differently. All the characters have their own strengths. Some have weaknesses like addictions or mental instability and such. So what I was practicing on was this final cut group of people, and not if, but when I lose and they all die, we might move on as someone else. But right now, let's play as them. And this is what we start as. And there we go. I did not want to ruin the very cinematic and atmospheric pan with my pointless nattering, but there we go. War took everyone by surprise. At first, people were shocked, struggling to adjust to their new deadly reality. Now, they just try to survive the next day, looking for food and supplies and avoiding danger. Livia got pregnant before the war. When her husband Petr went to get food and didn't return, she started desperately searching for him. She then met Marco, former firefighter, and Zlata, musical school student. They decided to band together to survive. So yes, these are not people who knew each other in the past, and now we have to make sure that they can survive together. So depending on the groups of people, they can have interpersonal conflicts, because they do have their own personality types and specific effects on other survivors. So in this case, Zlata has the bolster spirits ability, which means that other characters get less depressed, so especially ones that are prone to it. Livia is a good cook, which, well, that means that she's more proficient at cooking. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe that means that she does it faster. And she's pregnant, which means that as the game is running, she gets, say, more tired and complains more about not being able to sleep properly and stuff like that. And Marco is a skilled scavenger, which means that he has, I believe, 4 more item slots for scavenging. You'll see what that means later, because at the end of the day, that is when we go to scavenge. So let's just have them go and do stuff first. So select one of them, and there we go. First of all, need to go and grab stuff. So let's grab some things. There we go. Actually, he can go and start digging rubble. There we go. So we have our shared inventory. So let's just grab all of those because they're just in the house. Now she can go up and dig, because this is a rubble pile. It takes time to dig through it. Yeah, let's grab all of this. I believe our house inventory is unlimited, so that doesn't matter, but it will matter later. So, okay, she can go grab this, while he can go and grab this. Okay, more stuff. And yeah, Marco, please. Please, mate, go here. You can just go down there. There we go. If I double-click, I can make him run. There we go. Yes, Marco, please. Please take stuff. There we go. So, more stuff for us. And we actually have some food, which is nice. And also he can try to tear down this door. As we see, Zlata here is still trying to dig through the rubble. And that is made easier once we start either finding or making shovels. So I can have Livia here try to go pick up this stuff. And yeah, because she's pregnant, she cannot run, so it doesn't matter how many times I click. It won't matter. But yeah, Marco can now go and grab stuff. And we have more... Oh, we are quite fortunate, because these materials are necessary for upgrading our workbench. I'll show you that in a moment. So, let's have him start digging, so we can get there. Livia, I believe it is. Yeah, she's picking up stuff here. We get a... I was trying to remember what it's called. I can just read what it is. It's a lockpick. And yeah, it's only single use, so they get used up. But let's grab that. And now what we can go do... As you can see, these doors already show up. They require lockpicks to open. And so does this cabinet. And so does this cabinet. So, unless we have lockpicks, we can't open them. But there's no point in going for this one, because we have one lockpick, so even if I open this door, this needs lockpicking. I can get to this and lockpick this, or I can lockpick this door and get to this wardrobe, or I can even get through this door and open this wardrobe. But at the moment, what we can do is get Livia to go to their workbench, and I'll show this. Oh, and Zlata can go and pick up this. There we go, so that's more consumables. Oh, actually, yeah, while I'm doing this, I shouldn't just rush through, and the game's paused while in here anyway. So, let's see. We have raw food. Our characters can eat the raw food if they need to, but it's best if it's cooked. And since we have a very good cook, that's not very difficult. So we will get on that to make a stove. But stoves use consumable fuel, so yeah, everything we can burn in the heater to warm the place, or in the stove to cook food. And yeah, it can be made from wood, books, or components. So we have then parts, which are used for mechanical devices and stuff like that. We have the components needed to make just about anything. Nails, duct tape, plastic containers, scrap, things like that. And they're used for everything. So, components and wood, most important things in the early game that isn't raw food and that isn't clean water. And clean water is also very important. It's used both for cooking and people do need to drink. And obviously then you can make alcohol with it as well. And alcohol is obviously made in a still from sugar. But that can wait for the moment, because we don't have an alcoholic or anything like that, so we can build a still later and sell the alcohol, because there is trading in the game as well. And then there's electronic parts, which are also used to build stuff. So that is all for the moment basic stuff. And fortunately, we have quite a bit of water. And that's fortunate, because the only way to get water is either find it, or get it from a water purifier, which I will get actually on now. So what I believe... Yeah. Livia is already going to the workbench. And there we go. So this is our simple workshop. And yeah, we can either make beds or chairs, and we don't need a heater now, because if I just quickly go, it's still 22 degrees Celsius. The temperature will start dropping as the days pass, because unfortunately the game progresses towards winter. So at some point we will definitely need heating, and at that point it's best to have the beds near the heater. But in the meanwhile, first point of business is to make this, a crude stove. And it requires 10 components, 5 wood. But it is absolutely crucial, because the cooked meals make hunger far more easier to deal with. So let's make that. Drag it into place in the kitchen, because, I mean, the fridge is here. And yeah, as you can see, all the food is stored here. All the medication is stored in here. So I'll need to... yeah, there we go. We can get her to break that door down. Then we have a... this is a chair, so it's just literally used for sitting. And it's just a comfort thing. But once we can, I'll put more chairs and put a radio. And then they will be able to get entertainment as well. But this wasn't for anything specific, just so they can get to the medication once we're done. And yeah, can't open... I mean, we could technically open this. I'm just not sure if it's worth it. Let's go see whether we can upgrade the workshop, because that's important. So we have enough parts, I believe. We could improve the workshop now. It would be 4 out of 20. Yeah, because 5 of these parts. But actually, let me just quickly check, because beds are also important. So, instead, what I think is we can make beds. And the water purifier, what is that? Yeah, it's 15. Oh, and 3 of those parts. And this was... yeah, this doesn't require parts. So yeah, but what I believe I'll do... I'll hold off with the water purifier for now. Because we do have water collected anyway. So I will make beds. That's the first thing. So... have a bed... actually... yes, we can place 2 beds here. And at the moment, 2 beds is all we need, because the girls will stay in the house while Marco will go off scavenging, and then he'll be sleeping in the day. But yeah, what we can do now... actually, I'll... yeah, I won't cook just yet. Yeah, because they're not hungry yet, so I won't cook just yet. Just the one danger of not doing that is that, yeah, we can get robbed in the night. We'll see if that happens or not. But what I also see... it would be worth unlocking this room and clearing it. I think I'll do that. So... Zlata, please go open this door for me. But yeah, get on it. There we go. So now we have 1 bed. Marco, can you please make a second one? But yeah, get on it, please. And... make a bed. And just place it here. There we go. You, please start clearing the rubble. And as you can see, like, we don't have a lockpick, so this is now a closed door symbol. So yeah, we need another lockpick to be able to open it. Yeah, it's taking so long without a shovel, because we can't make a shovel yet. We need a proper workshop for that. I'll show you in a second. Oh, they didn't even finish making the stuff because I was talking too long. But yeah, we have 1 bed, and the other one will be finished in the morning. So now we're sending Marco off to scavenge, and now we have several locations to choose from. So we have a looted gas station. So yeah, lots of food, huge amount of materials, lots of meds, huge amount of weapons, lots of parts. And by weapons, they mean weapon parts. So this was one of the very first places people looted while fleeing from the city. There had been a few hour-long ceasefire intended to clean the whole area from civilians, but was broken. Many people died, though neither side claimed responsibility to this day. Despite heavy shelling of the whole district, the station is in a surprisingly decent shape. It may have been looted, but it might still be worth to check out, and it doesn't say that there's a danger or anything like that. Then we also have a quiet house. It's in a housing estate, but remains almost untouched. It's a calm area of little houses with porches and gardens. Most of these houses are still inhabited. People are trying to lead normal lives here. We've got nothing to look for there unless we're willing to steal. And yeah, that's the thing. That might become a choice later. This is what makes this game emotionally draining, because there are some choices that can be considered unsavory that we might need to do in the name of survival. But yeah, let's not go there now because there's no need for that. And there's St. Mary's Church. So St. Mary's Church is still a place of meeting for the local community. Priest Oleg is known for his charitable work and offering refuge to the poor. He might have something to give away or trade. The vestry behind the church is devastated and abandoned. We could find some useful materials here. So yeah, so there's some materials, but yeah, we can trade with the priest, but some caution is advised because some people might be less inclined to help us, because there will be other survivors, other civilian victims there, and yeah, not everybody will be friendly. But so let's go loot the gas station. It's an easy target, beginning of the game, just to get food and some materials. There we go. So, scavenge. Olivia goes to sleep in bed. Zlata unfortunately doesn't get to sleep in bed because we were too slow about it. And prepare. There's nothing we want to take, and we have 15 slots. So, let's go scavenge. And there we go. So we already have stuff, and I don't believe there's anything here, but let's see. Yeah, people have drained it dry. I haven't read all of it, you can read it on your own as well. And yeah, there we go, more materials, more wood, more everything, which is good. It's fine, there's nobody there, so we can run, but every action, like you can see the little pulsing. Let's grab this stuff for now. As you can see, there's like little pulsing as we walk and as we do anything. And that's sound. And if there are other people, they could potentially hear us. And if they're friendly, then maybe nothing happens, and that's fine. Like, say, the priest we could trade with. But if they're unfriendly, that is where problems happen, because unfriendly people mostly have weapons. Let's grab all of this, because we can always put something away if we find something better. But what's this? Okay, let's see if we can dig it, because that takes some time. And I didn't point it out, but every minute an hour passes. So it goes up by, see, 10 seconds every time. And the night only lasts until, I believe, 3 AM, so we'll see. Or 2 AM potentially. Like, we have this clock here, so once it obviously goes around, that's the end of the night. We go back to the day, and Marco goes home. If he goes home, obviously, because if we get him killed accidentally, he doesn't get to go home. So let's wait for him. I think this is the moment to speed this up. Yeah, as you can see, it took him an hour and a half, or more even. Almost 2 hours to dig through this, but we're finally through to the gas station. And let's see if we can find food, that would be really good. So, there's more weapon parts, that is homegrown tobacco. Oh yeah, I didn't show. That is coffee. So some people are addicted to substances. So some people might need to brew coffee. Some people might need cigarettes if they're addicted to cigarettes. But fortunately, none of our survivors currently are addicted to anything. And I'm not sure if they can develop an addiction. I don't think so. And then we have fertilizer, which is very useful once we want to start growing our own food. And I'm just going to pick all of that up. What was it? Oh, that's homegrown tobacco for making roll-ups. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to grab all of this stuff. And if I need to, if I find something better, I can just put it away. Let's see what this is. There is a note under the table, but not actually hidden, but it could be easily missed. From the style of handwriting, you can tell it was written by a woman, in a hurry. Milosh, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, I could not wait any longer. I hid some jewelry inside the books. Look for them in the basement, inside carton boxes behind the barred door. Use it, stay alive, please. God bless you, I'm sorry. Yeah, there are other civilians that are trying to survive here as well. But if we go to the basement, because I noticed in the corner of my eye, there's bars. If we try to open the bars, yeah, the grate can only be cut through with a saw blade. We can't get there right now. We're not getting any jewelry at the moment. We can always come back to this location though, and that's fine. Once we have tools. So let's see what's in here. And that's herbs. Yeah, we don't have any medicine. We don't need the sugar. I'll put the components away because we don't need them for the moment. We do need more of these for building, that's fine, and that's 1 plank of wood. So exit. Let's see what's here. We're only halfway through the night, so we still have plenty time. Oh, there we go. Herbal meds. So, simple medications, based on herbs. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't. Still, they're better than nothing. We can get proper medication in the game as well, but obviously we have to find it. And there's these red rings, but it's just the rats running around. So we can tell by noises if there's something there. Again, we're not looking, so... Oh, there's noises here. There's someone there. If that would be people, if we looked through the door again, we could see the people there. We can break down this door. There we go. There's stuff here. And there's an upstairs as well. Oh, we could have went upstairs to begin with. Okay, that's a lot of wood. So what I think I'll do... Coffee is good for trading. So is tobacco. But we don't need the tobacco leaf. And I would like some more wood. What else do we need? Oh, we don't need the sugar. I don't know why I picked it up. So let's pick up more planks. And we don't need the fertilizer right now because we're not growing anything. We don't have a farm yet. The roll-up cigarette, it is good for trading as well. And we will get a trader coming. And weapon parts are obviously for making weapons. So let's leave it at this. And let's just keep checking. Okay, some more clues here. Or clues, interesting things. Oh. Someone... Let's see. Yeah, there's a corpse on the floor. So yeah, someone has been caught in the fire. So here, how many can we get? 3, there we go. So we have 3 of these parts, which means that we can make our water purifier and upgrade our workbench. And there's more of these. So let me just grab one more, because we can only hold 4 per stack. And that's what we have now. So that's plenty of them. I'm taking the electronics because we can't manufacture anything from them except for a radio, but they're also good for a trade. So I want to keep them for now. But let's, while we still have some of the night, let's just check further in the thing. More planks of wood, okay, so at least we know they're there. There's something there. Let's go and check it. Oh, we need to come through here, I think. So let's tear the door down. Is there anybody there? Nope, just some flaming junk. So let's see what's here. Oh, and there's the ladder to the roof, okay. So, shell casings. We don't have pistols or anything like that. Can I take another one? Yes, there we go. We have 4 components, not 4 components, 4 parts. So that is good. The more we have, the more stuff we can build. And we have some more of these. But there was meant to be food here. Like it said, lots of food. So far we haven't found any food whatsoever. Let's see if we can jump. Yeah, we can. There we go. And can I... No, we can't take any more components. That's okay. Parts. I keep getting them mixed up, components and parts. But yeah, I don't think... Did we go down to the basement and check whether there's food there? I don't know. I think I forgot. Let's check these. No, that was more shell casings and some more of these components, parts and whatnot. And what's here? Oh, there's food. Okay, so I think what I'll do, I'll put away one of these and get the 4 food because that's brilliant. And put something else away. What can we safely not take? Okay, we don't need the weapon parts for the moment, although they're good for training. Okay, I'll put the 2 wood away and get the carrots. Because with the carrots, we can make a better dish. So basically, we save some food. Technically it doesn't save anything, but yeah, it's easier because it makes 2 at once. You'll see. I'll show everything. So yeah, let's leave this one food for later because we might need it when we come back. And yeah, that's all we can take. Yeah, backpack. These for trading. These potentially for trading. These potentially for trading, because then we can have some more. Like if something bad happens, we have a bit of a what do you call it? Of a buffer. There we go. So yeah, let's. The night's almost ended. Might as well run to exit. There we go. And Marco made it back home, which again is not assured. Day 2. There we go. I found plenty of really fine stuff. What a night. And the night was calm. We're lucky for now. So we brought plenty of stuff home. Let's get, I guess, Livia to finish... Zlata to finish the bed. Livia can now cook something. So yeah, cook these. And yeah, 2. So 2 dishes. So we'll have enough to feed 2 of them. And then we can make another dish on its own. And yeah, it's a bit more efficient basically. Because if we try to do this, we use 1 meat and 3 water. Here we use 5 water. It's not that much of a difference because we still use 2 food items for 2 dishes, but we use slightly less water. And water isn't that easy to get hold of. So say, yeah, right now we have 8 water. So 3 plus 5 is 8. We wouldn't be able to make 3 dishes if we had to make 3 of them separately. Because we would be 1 short on water. So yeah, there we go. Make. Marco can actually go sleep in a bed. And then we have a second bed as well. While Zlata, first of all, let's see what stuff we have available. So we can make a water condenser. We have 24 components here. We have 10 wood. We have 9 parts. So if we make this, we have 9 left and 5 planks of wood. So if we wanted to make some filters, we still need 3. So 15, 18, we have 6 left. But if we upgrade the workshop, this needs 14, so see, yeah, we wouldn't have enough. And 7 wood, 5 components. So we would have enough components left, but we wouldn't have enough planks. Sorry, I keep mistaking them, I'm not sure why. We would have enough parts left, but not enough wood and not enough components. This improvement does mean that we can do a bit more. So I think, yes, I will do this now. And the next night, I'll have Marco go back, pick up the rest of the components. Although, actually, no, you know what? No, because, yeah, this improvement... we can't build anything better at the moment anyway. So, yeah, I'm being silly. Water is more important. Because, yeah, we're going to use up all our water to begin with. And how much does this take? 7 components, 2 electronics. But, yeah, then we have a radio, and that keeps them both informed, gives them news. Oh, yeah. It would be great to listen to current news and weather forecasts. We could be better prepared to deal with hardships if we knew about them well in advance. There's nothing on the news. We can listen to music and brighten up our mood. Because, yeah, there are forecasts and, like, I believe about shellings or incoming soldiers, stuff like that, just warning about danger. So, yeah, let's make the water. Make this. Put it up here. Place. We have the 2... sets of food now, so let's have Livia make... Oh, we have to eat both of them before we can eat more. So, she's hungry. Let her eat. In a moment, Zlata will build this. Actually, let's see. If we walk away, yeah. We can have Zlata go have a nom. And Livia can carry on with making the water. And then Zlata can make a water filter, because unfortunately that's necessary to actually collect water. There we go. She can now go make a water filter. Do this for me, please. And only one, because I don't want to waste too many components. And we have 3. Won't be able to make the radio just now. But yeah, this is still more important. So we'll make the radio next time. And after Livia is finished making the water purifier, she can go make more food. Okay. You can carry on digging this rubble. Okay. Livia, please install the water filter. And there we go. So they're just carrying on with their jobs. And yeah, like when it says something will take half an hour, that means that will just take 30 seconds. And this will give us 4 units of water now. So Livia, please go do some cooking. And yeah, she can't run, so that's slightly annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I can click all I want. And Marco's still sleeping, but he will get up and then he'll be able to eat. Yeah, let's use up the water for the last food. Yeah, that takes really fast. There we go. We still have 4 food left, but that's probably going to get stolen in the night. And Zlata's almost finished. Oh, Marco's up now. And I just realized, I forgot to point out, they all have bios. And this gets updated as the game goes by. So, Zlata, I was just accepted to the Music Academy when I was just accepted to the Music Academy when the war broke out. I had so many plans. I had dreams. I used to play the guitar, date boys, dance. My little brother Tadej always made me smile. It all seems a dream now, replaced by this nightmare we live in. Yet, I still hope one day we can forget the war and carry on with our lives as if it had never happened. And she will get, obviously, more thoughts as the day goes by. Same with Livia. My life wasn't easy, but things were looking up before. I've met Petr, and suddenly everything started to make sense. We moved in together, I got pregnant, and the war broke out. The child is all I have left of him. As you saw in the intro, he went out scavenging and never came back. And Marco, I thought I'd been through hell before. I'm a fireman. I've entered blazing buildings to save lives more times than I care to remember. But back then, I had people teamed up against a common foe, namely the fire. Nowadays, Your former neighbor can kill you because your grandparents spoke a different language than his. This is true hell on earth. And yeah, I can absolutely understand the sentiment there. So there we go. Now Zlata can go grab stuff. Oh yeah, she had a thought. So we have a bit more consumables for cooking. Wait, it was a blink it and you miss it because she happened just to say it as we were opening. But yeah, she heard about violent groups going around the area, and there's nothing more to tear down in this district. So the military lost interest. Yeah, that's why there's no soldiers around. So let's see. We still have a few hours of the day. Is there anything? Yeah, we can't make a radio. We could technically make a second filter, and that's actually a good idea to do because yeah, once we used up one filter, that's it. It's used up. It's better to have clean water than not have clean water. And once he does that, I'll have him eat. Sleeping on the floor is terrible because she happened to have slept on the floor while Livia was sleeping in the bed. That's why she has slept poorly. But once that's done, then they won't have those unhappy thoughts anymore. And as you can see, this will take, I believe it said 5 hours. So 5 hours have almost passed, and then we'll have 4 water. There we go. That's done. Marco, can you please go refill the water purifier? And quite frankly, Zlata can start digging. Oh, wait, no, she can't because this is still locked. Yes, make. Can you go get here instead? Because I need to look up one more thing that I forgot, which is this, the metal workshop. Because with this, we can start making tools and whatnot, including lockpicks. So, yeah, next night we're going out getting more of the components that we have left behind last time. And hopefully it'll be enough to potentially make a radio, but the radio is not as important as the metal workshop. So yeah, tools, so shovels for clearing rubble, crowbars for breaking doors, and knives for self-defense. And knives and guns and other weapons are the ones that use the weapon parts. And yeah, even more advanced tools, so like the saws needed to saw through bars and such. So, as soon as Marco's finished, there is nothing more to do in the house after that, because everything that we could have... Oh, I guess we can start clearing these piles, but let's see if Zlata here can start clearing this pile. Yeah, I heard about aggressive groups wandering the area. I think that's a warning that the night will not be pleasant. Yeah, it's taking so long without a shovel. I'm sorry. And probably won't be able to finish before the night anyway. We'll see in a second. She's already quarter through, so yeah. If it takes about 2 hours, then yeah. Oh yeah, at least it's warm. Because yeah, it's still 21 degrees. That won't last. The night. So yeah. Livia can sleep in a bed, Zlata can sleep in a bed, and Marco, because he's all rested, can go scavenging again. And now we have a new area unlocked, the supermarket. So this store supplied the whole neighborhood before the latter turned into a war zone. Since the area is under military control, it might be dangerous to do the groceries there. Still, it might be worth the risk, as there should be a lot of goods left. But yeah, here we run into trouble, because as you can see, there's a warning about danger. That means that there will be people shooting at us. And, oh, the second new, the airport right next to our house, that's quite close. The last plane left a long time ago. Now the airspace over Pogoren, I guess that's the name of the city. I think that's the first time it's even mentioned outside of like lore around the game. But it's closed for civilian traffic, and the army shoots down any offenders. They keep a permanent outpost in the control tower, so again, there's materials, but there's danger. I don't want to go into danger until we don't need to, so let's stock up on things, because afterwards, say, once we have more coffee, more everything, we can go to St. Mary's Church and actually start trading. So, prepare, scavenge. And we can blast through this. Quickly go here. Yep, grab all. I might put away the sugar later, but we'll see. We might have enough storage space for everything. There we go, grab the herbs. Grab the components and stuff, and planks, I think. Yeah, and yeah, everything that we can. Grab all. Okay, I'll need to put something else, so I'll probably put the sugar away. Now let's run upstairs. Oh, there's something here. There we go. More sugar. Okay, let's put the sugar away. And 10 water. Did I miss that before? I would have taken the water if I knew about it. Let's take the cigarette. Tobacco and fertilizer can stay. Let's take more planks because we'll need them. Electronics. Let's go upstairs and see what's there still. I don't think I checked this. Oh yeah, that's far more components. Okay, so let's put away this. Let's put away the herbs. Let's put away... Okay, let's keep the component. We can pick that up later. Yeah, there we go. Fill up. There we go. Is there anything more that we should take? See, we have plenty of components, and that's brilliant, because, yeah, we need lots of them. But an additional plank. What else was there? We emptied that thing, or not? More planks, that's brilliant. Let's go check that one. So, yeah, if we need more planks, we can just come back. Okay, so that's some more parts. Okay, one more of this. Can we, should we even get rid of the wood? I do want, because the cigarette is actually fairly valuable. See, I want all the building materials that we can get, and even one food can make a change, but yeah, the one cigarette probably will make the least change. Okay, there we go, plenty components. Okay, that's all we can have. Let's run to the exit. Oh. Oh, hello. What? Oh, there was a person there, I didn't even notice. We could have talked to them. Okay, I messed that up. We'll come back there anyway for a third night to pick up everything else. But yes, day 3. Yep, we had a really good haul, but let's see what happened in the night. We've been raided, yeah. So what have they stole? Yeah, there we go. They stole our food, they stole a cigarette, and they stole all our water. So it's a good thing that we brought some more water and a bit more food. I think we had 4 food, so it'll be enough to at least feed Marco and Livia. Zlata will just have to wait. But I believe I've been going on for long enough for today, so it's time to end this session on the beginning of a new day. Therefore, I will wish you a good day, bid you a farewell, and thank you for watching. Goodbye!